Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. I haven't been up to too much this week. When I finish a project like the PAX hack and the wall that the PAX is on, I just need a little bit of a breather to catch up on everything that I let slack when I'm working on a project, and also just a break. So that is what I've been doing. I've also been working on a campaign that is coming to Instagram very soon, so you can see a little bit of that going on here. And honestly, just trying to lay low because we are hoping to go on vacation in the next little while, and I wouldn't want to get sick. I think Finn and I are sleeping on the job. We're filming a campaign, and this is where we ended up. What a beautiful little scene. So keep an eye out for if you see anything like this on my feed on Instagram. I would really appreciate the love on it, but also I styled the mantle so cute and I love it. I wish it could stay like this always, so maybe that's something I need to work towards. I decided that it would be a really great reel if I showed the impact that styling makes to a space, so I emptied everything out of my kitchen and it is all here. So that's kind of fun, but I think it'll be a good reel. It's just a huge commitment to it. I'm just doing a little bit of a kitchen cleanup and shuffle, but I wanted to mention two of my favorite small appliances in my kitchen. So the first is my kettle. I don't know if you were here in the fall when I got this, but I was looking for an aesthetically pleasing kettle without a huge price tag, and I came across the Hayden one. It is so cute. I love it. It works really well. Comes in a bunch of different colors, and Hayden reached out and asked if they could send me their toaster as a gift, so I just got this about 2 weeks ago. Chris is a big toaster user, so I am happy to have a really, really cute one here, and I've used it myself as well. Really loving it, so I will link those in the description box in case you also want a really cute toaster and kettle, but we love them. I just baked my favorite and only recipe that I love for peanut butter cookies. They always turn out perfect, and peanut butter cookies really don't have many ingredients in them, so I'll link this in the description box. I will note that you need to refrigerate them for 2 hours. My trick to get around that, if you really want them right now, is to just roll a few dough balls and put them in the freezer for 15 minutes and then bake them. But I wouldn't do that with all the dough. I think you should probably refrigerate for 2 hours, but that was so good. I just finished 2 of those. I had to leave 2 for Chris, and then I'm gonna cook the rest later. The other thing that I did is I was dealing with this entryway. So earlier in the video, you saw this up in the bedroom, and I loved it there. And I was like, okay, but there's nothing in the entry, and I refused to leave the entry empty. So I brought it back down, and I was like, okay, what is my problem with this? If you remember way back in the fall, this was dark, dark brown, that color on the edge here. And this was my grandparents' table. So I realized what was bothering me was the handles, which were these. And the reason I hadn't done anything about it is because they had 2 holes. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna fill the 2 holes. You can still see them a little tiny bit. I feel like it's not as noticeable in person. And then I got wooden knobs and I put them on, and I think it looks much better. I'm way happier with it. So that's great. I still want to put this rug in the powder room and get a different rug for here. I have a few that I really love right now, so I might consider ordering those so that I can finally switch that out. And then, look at all these knobs I've got now. I think the smallest pack I could order was 30 from Amazon, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that now. The other thing I was gonna mention is this bullet journal that I got from Dollarama for $3 just before Christmas. And I have been loving writing in it because he's just got all these little dots. And I feel like whenever I try to use notebooks in the past, I put a lot of pressure on it being perfect. But I realized I'm just gonna write in it, and it's gonna be so sporadic. Like nothing is any order, just all over the place, whatever I needed to write down that day, and it's working really well. So, I don't know, thought I would mention it for any Canadians who have a Dollarama near them, that's a really handy little book that I picked up. I wanted to show you a few things that I got recently. My friend and I order from cross-border pickups to get all of our Target orders, and she usually deals with it all, and I just didn't get to pick this up until recently. So this is from the Studio McGee Target line. Just a framed piece of art, which is pretty. And then this wood riser, which is from the Hearth and Hand line, but it came damaged, so I think she was able to get a refund because she also got one for herself. So all of these are not actually attached, but I'm thinking of putting this in the bathroom maybe, I'm not too sure. And then these are actually from Lemon Tree Interiors, which I think is based in Aurora, Ontario. I think they're sold out of these, unfortunately, but they are so nice. They're all faux. They are sedum, so I will link them in the description box. Hopefully they'll come back in stock, but I'm not sure. Anyways, this is one bundle. I think you could just put one bundle in a vase. So really, really happy with those. Finn really likes to chew them too. Another thing that came in the mail is this from Anthropologie. It is a hook, and it's supposed to look like the top of the gleaming primrose mirror. And I was hoping it would be big enough to hang our towels on, but I'm worried that they're gonna be too close together. I might try it, but anyways, really like that and hoping to get to the art in here soon. I'm just cooking one of my favorite HelloFresh recipes, which is butter chicken. We've had it a few times now, but I also wanted to mention, if you've been here for a while, you know that we order HelloFresh all the time, and I've never worked with them. But because I've ordered it so many times, I created a binder of the recipes that I've tried so that I can reuse the recipes, and I organize them all into different categories. So this one is a halloumi section, I think, chilies, burgers and sandwiches, chickens. This one is, I think, pastas, and then Beyond Meat section. So I don't know if that's a little tip in case you also like HelloFresh or a subscription box, but I find that helpful because there are definitely some recipes that I love to recreate myself. Just to quickly show you, look how clean the pan comes just from like scraping everything into the plates. That's because it's so good at being nonstick. Vinny and I are just up in the office working away. So I printed a few different art downloads the other day that I got from Etsy. I only really wanted the bunny rabbit one, but I thought if I'm gonna go print them at Staples, I may as well order a few so that if I get any other vintage frames in the future, I have some art to put in them. I always do that. I always order extra sizes and different things like that, especially for the smaller ones, because it's less than $1 to print these, whereas for the bigger prints, it's more pricey. So that is what I'm doing. And I took the glass out of the frame, and I like to just trace around it and then cut it out, and it is the perfect size. This is where I ended up putting that cute little bunny print. It was kind of my idea of what I wanted on this shelf from the beginning. I just think it looks cute and matches the vibes that I wanted up here in the guest room office space. I ordered another one of those Amazon battery powered picture lights, so I was just rub and buffing it for an Instagram reel, but I thought I would show you where I was thinking of potentially putting this one. Across from our dining room is this wall that was a little bit of a mess, but it's down to the powder room, and I was thinking it might look cute above that picture. So that's what my thought is. I'll probably order more of these, or maybe get different ones. But I thought that would look cute there and give a little more interest, because I've never been super happy with this corner. Glass is just not my style, but I don't know, it might make it look a little more interesting. I'm always trying to think of new ideas to put here, but I think that this will look pretty cute for now, at least. The blinds for the living room came, and I'm so excited to put them up. I got one of the smart controllers, so I think I can hook it up to Alexa. I could definitely hook it up to Alexa and have it go down and up, you know, at certain times of the day based on sunset, things like that. So I'm really excited. And then I also got the remote control, just, you know, in case. So I'm just gonna work on installing these without showing too much out my window, because just for privacy reasons, I wanted to explain why I'm so excited to add these blinds. So you can see that the window is inset, and you can see we have a sofa table here, but the curtains close that sofa table off at night. And I love the curtains. I would do the curtains again. We've been here 1.5 years, and it only occurred to me earlier this year that it would be great to have blinds, and that's why I'm adding them. But yeah, it's gonna be so nice, and also nice to just be automated. It's always been a dream of mine to have automated blinds. So what I determined is that there's 4 of these. It tells you in the instructions, dependent on how long your blinds are, how many you need. It came with 4 because I need 4. So this is the front part, which, see the blinds underneath, then there's this front piece that covers it, and then this is the back. So this is what is mounting onto the wall, and it goes in like this, and it pushes in a little further than that. So these 2 holes are what you need to mount to the window or outside of the window. My window's a little unique, but I'm putting up 4 of these, and it seems really easy so far. I've just pre-drilled all the holes. Gonna attach these next, and then I should be able to just pop this up. The blinds are down, so I can show you this a little bit better. I put them up yesterday, so we've had them up for a full day, and Chris and I both love them so much. What I especially love, and even he has commented on, is when they're up, the bar right here, you can't even tell that they're there. So I think it blends in really seamlessly with the window, which is what I was a little bit nervous about. It's way beyond my expectations. They are for a partnership that I was doing with Select Blinds on Instagram. So you guys will be seeing that in a little while, but I think I need to wait a bit until the trees come out so that it blocks my street a little bit, so that, you know, anyone local doesn't come knocking on my door. But let me show you up a little closer so you can see like the texture that I picked. They sent me a lot of great samples, and this is what it looks like up close. So really happy with that. It's connected to my Alexa, but I also have a remote control for it. Sorry, I need to get down from the back of the sofa so I could show you this and not fall. But what I was saying is, so they are controlled by Alexa as well as the remote, so they can work on a timer, whether you want them to go down at sunset and go back up at sunrise, that sort of thing, but also I can just ask for them to go up and down. They were really easy to install. You just put those brackets up and then it just slotted in. And even setting up like the smart aspect of it was pretty easy. I mean, I'm pretty good at that sort of stuff. And also the ordering process was great. They sent me samples. So this is the one that I ended up going with. But anyways, you'll hear more about this when it goes on Instagram. I was not obligated to post about this on YouTube as part of the contract. It was just for Instagram. But I am pretty excited about it. This has always been a dream of mine, a house goal, to have automated blinds. So I had to tell you about them. And we're just so thrilled with how nice it is, and now we don't have to close the curtains, and we can use this back table and style it cute. So this is just how it is for now, but really, really loving it. Super excited. And oh, the price actually was quite reasonable. You'll have to look it up on their website, like based on what you need for your house, but the total for the blinds, the whole thing I think was under $700, which I was very surprised by, and that includes like the smart integration, which I mean, I think itself is a good chunk of the cost. So even if you just wanted the blinds with motorization and not the smart aspect, you could also do that. Happy Sunday. I'm trying to have a relaxed and chill makeup-free day, getting lots of stuff done, and that's why I'm filming this way rather than in my face. I have to set up boundaries like that for myself, otherwise you'd see a lot less of me, and I'm sure you can understand not wanting a camera in your face. But I wanted to update you. So we were supposed to go to Florida this coming week, and the people we were staying with ended up getting sick, so we had to cancel. But we both have the week off already, so I'm not 100% sure what we're going to get up to. Hopefully some local day trips, and maybe the project on the 3rd floor, but keep your eyes peeled on Instagram to see what I end up getting up to, and I will definitely film everything for the vlog as well. Also, if you still haven't signed up for my newsletter, I have started to hide little things at the end of the email. So if you read all the way through, for example, today, the email that went out had a Starbucks gift card at the very bottom. So if you read all the way to the end, you could go get a drink on me up until, of course, the gift card is used up. But I just thought I would mention that. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and thanks for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it.